Good evening again, you two. Once again, it is the four middle-aged dudes just bullshitting about nothing. I am the Reverend.
Team here.
Gray Mouse 1.
Theory515.
We are limping along, trying not to kill all the enthusiasm in the room, apparently. Following up on our UV review, a little departure from the video game news, or what little video game news there was the third trailer for X-Men Apocalypse released out earlier this week. A little bit more fluff and a little bit more reveal for the X-Men's, actually Bryan Singer's third returning movie to the X-Men following Days of Future Past and all of that. Actually following First Class all the way through Days of Future Past, all the way up until the point that they're at right now. Gentlemen, I know some of you have just seen the trailer. The floor is open. Your thoughts?
I don't want it.
So you're out.
Mouse, go ahead.
Nothing?
All right.
Okay, wait.
So, what I've seen, it was just destruction, 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 X-Men, 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 destruction, destruction, destruction. End of trailer. That was it for me.
You didn't see the Independence Day 2 trailer, did you?
I've seen it.
Okay. All right. So the clause at the end didn't save it?
No.
That was rhetorical.
All I know on that one, it was like, okay.
We had a little help.
No, the whole thing with that is that, okay, so he wanted just one more fucking paycheck before doing Old Man Logan. Is that it? Is that it? You know. Yeah.
I looked at the list for the Four Horsemen. Okay.
Yeah.
You got Psylocke, you got Archangel, you got Magneto, you have Storm.
Yeah.
As far as I know, as far as me going back and taking a look and double checking before I said this, Storm and Magneto has never, ever been one of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolverine has.
Yeah.
So why he's on the opposite side makes no sense to me at this point in time.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
The only thing I can think of is that they didn't want to sit there and create any other mutants that would happen to be one of the other Horsemen. All right, they didn't want to work on licensing and distributing like another mutant to go ahead and be one of the Four Horsemen, which is the reason why they picked from the available pool. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they had a hold of her a long, long time ago. They just never got to the point where they were going to use her. In fact, she shows up. They show a purple-haired Asian lady in X-Men 3. All right, she doesn't do anything on screen, but she's there.
Well, you go back and you take a look at most of the old X-Men movies, there are mentionings of a lot of mutants. All right.
Yes.
Gambit has been mentioned in some of these movies. And he also was one of the Four Horsemen at one point in time as well. Yes. Therefore, he should have showed up as well. All right.
I would have accepted that. I was just about to say that. Why couldn't they done that to Gambit, if anyone? I would have accepted that.
Well, the thing is, Psylocke hasn't any screen time at all. So, except for that one time she showed up. But neither is Gambit. But Storm, I'm confused.
Well, you got to remember. You got to remember that this is not. You got to remember that this is not. This is not quote unquote current day millennial fucking X-Men. All right. So it's not like she was stolen from Xavier's school of gifted students at this time. And remember, the timeline that they're dealing with, this is the early to mid-'80s when all this stuff is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, all of the original X-Men are still teenagers, and then there are other mutants out there that end up being part of the X-Men that aren't even there yet.
Well, I tell you what,
Colossus.
I tell you what, though, I was kind of glad to see Nightcrawler, though.
Yeah.
That was kind of he displayed his powers, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of nice. It's kind of nice to see Nightcrawler in there.
Okay, yeah. Ridicule aside, I'm excited to see Nightcrawler.
Wow.
I'd like to see some more Quicksilver.
8 minutes each. 8 minutes of screen time for both of them. This is a Jennifer Lawrence movie.
I just wish they
I'm
would.
not happy.
I just wish that they would. I'm sorry. I just wish that they would put the Colossus that they used in Deadpool. That would be.
They won't. That and the fact that literally when they made Deadpool, they couldn't use any of the X-Men that they were using for any of the other fucking movies.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna beat Apocalypse. It's gonna be interesting. But like you said,
they're gonna beat Apocalypse because it's fucking the X-Men. They always do.
No, but Apocalypse always runs away. I shall return and all that.
Oh, and one thing I do.
Three of the four are going to turn against Apocalypse.
Wait. Before I say this, look, I think that Apocalypse's voice should be a lot deeper than it is. That's just my opinion. He doesn't really. He just needs to be more, I don't know, manly, I guess. He's Apocalypse, man. It just doesn't sound. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking here.
You are.
But
I can overlook that. I can overlook.
No, I can overlook his voice.
There are things that I can't
overlook his look. His voice is the least problem. I can't overlook his look.
His look is going to give me issues. Mystique leading the X-Men is going to be an issue.
That's an
yes, Professor X.
At the same time.
Well, Professor X is going to get kidnapped, and she's going to have to step up and lead these people. That's
the trailer.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Still, it doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't.
So I got a question for you. Do you think the trailer revealed too much?
Any worse than Batman versus Superman? No.
Look.
I have nothing to add to that.
This cannot be all this movie has to offer, because if it is, this movie's already finished.
On Bat. What else can they offer us except maybe a cart being thrown by a?
I don't know. I don't care. It's got to be more than this.
It can't be. They already revealed their characters.
They already revealed the 4 Horsemen.
They revealed Claw, so Wolverine is there.
Yeah.
You got Cyclops. You got Jean. You got.
They revealed that Mystique is the leader of the X-Men
until they get Xavier back and shave him bald.
Actually, I think he'll be shaved bald in captivity. That's going to be part of his torture. No, I'm just. No, Mystique? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, we're trying to look at the positives here. You know, I mean, Nightcrawler's there. You know, Wolverine's there.
You know what?
Jean Grey is there. Scott's there. So, I mean, it looked like.
Well, you're doing the Max Headroom thing again.
Yeah. What happened right now?
Yeah. We lasted the last 3 seconds of you talking there. So
I had nothing left important to say. Go ahead.
Yeah. But look, I don't mind Mystique as far as a Marvel character, her being the leader. Okay. I do mind her being the leader in as far as these movies being concerned, because in the movie universe, she really hasn't done that much. Aside from skulking around in the shadows, and being misled by Magneto. And then she broke off and she did the whole thing in Days of Future Past. All right. This movie, the upside to this movie is that it's going to typify and help make an example of what Marvel actually has to offer in comparison to the other studios doing shit with their properties out there. Because you got to remember, Captain America Civil War is just next week, and this fucking movie is coming out at the end of May.
Yep.
They're making an interesting month, isn't it?
No, because one movie is going to be great and one movie is going to be mediocre or lower. It's just the fact that Civil War, we know what build up actually makes sense to a point as far as including who they're including and where they are and where they're placed. That can at least be explained. With the X-Men Apocalypse, it's like, wait a second, Magneto, a horseman? Storm, a horseman? No, that's an instant disconnection. Too many. How are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain that, for one, Magneto is under a leadership of another?
Very easily. Apocalypse can control the mind of any mutant out there.
Even with the helmet?
That's one of his powers. Okay, he can subjugate any mutant out there. Okay, look, Wolverine is one of the most inconsistently powered characters out there in Marvel fucking universe. Okay, they make it so that his healing factor even affects his mental and emotional state in certain places. Okay, when his healing factor is only supposed to be physical. And also the other thing that's supposed to go on is that in some books it takes some time to heal. In other books he heals from major injuries within seconds and shit like that. But even he was
heal with his healing factor.
Yeah, but even he was made a horseman of the apocalypse.
Yeah, but okay, then this movie has no point if Apocalypse can just take all the mutants and control them at all. No, not hearing that.
But the X-Men always beat him, even in the comic books.
Again.
So,
no. If he can just control the minds of others and that's it. Yeah. I mean, you can't drag that out, especially if there's going to be a conversation between Xavier and Magneto, which there fucking has to be.
Well, yeah, because Xavier has to go ahead and do the whole please, please, baby, don't leave me speech like he's done in every fucking movie. Well, it doesn't matter if it's Bryan Singer or fucking Brett Ratner. He's done in every fucking movie. Please, Magneto, don't leave me. Don't do this to me.
Well, now, wait a minute.
So, I got a question. Who is Magneto's son?
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver,
yeah.
Okay.
That's actually.
That's accurate.
No, I know that's canon.
Yeah.
And
Scarlet Witch is his sister, is his daughter.
I mean, is that even relevant in this movie though?
It will be.
It will be.
It has to be.
That's what the point I was making. Huh?
It has to be if they mention they're on opposite sides here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So that's going to be relevant. Plus, it was kind of cool that they kind of hinted that in Days of Future Past, but they didn't touch on it.
Yeah.
Quicksilver had like maybe 5 total minutes on screen.
So where's his sister
at? In Civil War.
Yep. Actually, if this follows the same timeline from Days of Future Past, and this is 80s, Scarlet Witch would be like 12 years old. Yeah.
But they're twins.
Huh? Supposedly. But not in this universe.
Not in this universe.
Oh, okay. Not in this universe. They're not twins.
You see, he has the upside. I have the downside. See, there are 2 sides to every Schwartz.
2 sides of the Schwartz.
Hey, I don't care which Schwartz it is. Mine's longer than yours.
But you don't know how to handle it. Shit. I hate it when
I hate it when I get a sports.
Okay, back to the shitty movie, guys. Come on.
Hey, don't say it's shitty.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
I can't. You know what? They should have just left it at, with X-Men Days of Futures Past, and they'd be done with it. Because it wrapped up all the bullshit prior to that. Now you're going to add more bullshit after it?
Haven't seen yet, and that they haven't gone against in the big screen. So
go ahead.
that's what this has led up to. They were like, all right, guess we're going to reset all the bullshit. And even though they showed the future already where all the motherfuckers still alive, we already know how it ends. We already know that everyone, at least it's there, that lives. Okay, if Jean or Cyclops dies, it doesn't make any fucking sense because we already seen them in the future. We already know that Wolverine.
Wait. Hang on. To add to that, they could start the Dark Phoenix saga. They could kind of.
No.
Just saying.
They already tried that.
Isn't that why they had to do that in the first place?
Huh? What'd you say?
Isn't that why they had to reset in the first place?
No.
Yeah, kind of.
They reset it because they fucked it by killing Xavier. And that didn't make any sense at all.
They fucked everything up before they reset it. All right. Look.
They didn't even have the man with the cards.
This is the thing with this is the thing with Fox Studios. All right. They have to make an X-Men movie. All right. The way that their license is set up with Marvel. Okay. And the reason why they're going to keep on pumping out these movies is that they have to make a movie within X amount of years. I think it's within they have to have a movie made and out in national distribution within 7 years of each other.
What?
Otherwise, if they don't do that, the license goes back to Marvel. All right. If they don't have a movie made and published, the license goes back to Marvel, which is the reason why they're going to keep on pumping these out. That's the first reason. The second reason is that guess what? Out of a lot of the movies that Fox puts out, the X-Men movies always make some money.
Okay.
So they're not going to stop pumping them out. The only way we're going to see the X-Men license go back to Marvel, and that's not going to mean that it's going to go back to them fully, is that if they do something catastrophically bad or something just irks the fans so badly, kind of like, I don't know, The Amazing Spider-Man. The second movie was just so bad that they killed off the Sinister Six, and they were like, you know what, we give up Marvel. We want our guy to play in your playground, okay?
Kill off the Sinister Six.
Well, no, that was an actual title of a movie that they were putting together, and they were setting up for that in the second Amazing Spider-Man movie.
To kill off the Sinister Six.
Yeah, no, they canceled that fucking product.
They were supposed to be making a Sinister Six movie. They're
going to kill off the Sinister Six.
Yeah. You know why? Because they fucked the Spider-Man property up royally. So much so that they sat there, they went back to Marvel and they were like, can Spidey play at your house? Okay. No, you can borrow them. Just let us distribute. We'll take our cut. Okay? And that's the reason why Sony did that. No.
So, is this going to be the last X-Men movie so Wolverine can take place in fucking the Infinity War?
No. He's not showing up there. All right, like I said, this is one more
They're
page.
not going to make another X-Men movie after this. I don't see it happening.
No, they're gonna make another X-Men movie. There's lots of stories that they could use.
There'll be another one.
There's a lot of stories that they could use.
What?
Reboot
Juggernaut
Dark
going to be the
Phoenix.
main bad guy next time? Who's
No.
going to come back?
Mr. Sinister.
No,
Yeah,
come on.
that's it.
No.
They've already played with the time travel thing too, an alternate universe thing. So he's probably gonna be the next person to show up. I don't know. Maybe they'll go out of their way and they'll do the Genosha storyline or
No.
the Mutant Massacre storyline.
More Jennifer Lawrence leading the X-Men.
Hey, as much as she complains, she knows it's a good fucking paycheck.
Ugh.
And the thing is that if they don't have Hugh Jackman there, that's their headliner. That's just how that is.
Yeah.
She has to die.
I have
Apocalypse had her.
I have no problem with it at all.
What's she gonna do? Kick him in his balls?
No, what's probably going to happen is that Wolverine's going to end up killing him at the end.
Apocalypse can't die. Please don't.
Well, Wolverine couldn't die, but they did it.
When?
In the comics.
The cinematic universe. No, they drowned him in adamantium in the comics. But
in the comics, they killed him.
Okay, comics, everybody dies.
Yeah, some alien.
And brought back somehow. Or,
Wolverine's actually died like 7 different times in the comics.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And everybody just gets wished back by the Dragon Balls. That shit just keeps fucking happening.
Yep. Sends and beat them up.
You can't have this. You can't have that happen in the cinematic universe. You just can't.
Yes, you can.
No, man. Look,
they pushed the reset button before. They've already introduced time travel. They'll push the reset button
that
again.
shit's not happening again, okay?
The only way it's not going to happen again is if people choose not to see the movie.
Okay.
That's just how it
Can't
goes.
say anything about that. You're absolutely right.
That being said, are we going to see this movie?
No! No! You guys can see it and tell me how it is while you're drinking your beers. I'm not going to do it. I can't. No. Because, again, I'm not. All right. Even if a disconnection happens in Civil War, we can still point that shit out, but we can still have some good to it, I think. If there's any disconnections, anything minor in this, then I will be thoroughly upset and leave my popcorns there as I fucking bolt out. I can't have just look. All right, backstory of Apocalypse. He shows up. He recruits whoever, these 4 motherfuckers, and they discover the X-Men. And the X-Men are, the school is starting, and fucking somehow Mystique comes back, and Xavier gets kidnapped by these Apocalypse and Horsemen, even though they can end it right fucking there. They don't kill anyone. They don't blow up the school. Yeah, join us. We're taking him. And next thing you know, Mystique shows up. Oh my God, I have to train these kids, even though I'm younger or as young as they are. I'm going to train them, and then we're going to go get them back, and it's going to be an all-out war and fucking tornadoes and buildings and bullshit. All the fuck around. And next thing you know, they're going to end up thwarting off Apocalypse somehow. And at the end of the credits, they're going to show Mr. Sinister.
And scene.
Can the movie go exactly like I just put it?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's no fucking point in me saying it. There's just not. If the movie goes exactly like that, which I think it's going to, and that's just me fucking rambling, that's not even just a pure thought. That's just me fucking rambling off the common sense and logic here. There's no point in me fucking seeing it because, again, there's nothing that this movie can bring toward. Like Grey Mouse said earlier, did they show too fucking much? Yes, they fucking did. They could have left a lot to surprise. They just could have left a lot to just movie time. But they had to introduce people at the wrong fucking time as we were questioning it. Why are Storm, Magneto, fucking Horsemen? That doesn't make any sense to any of us. And to have that make sense? No. No. And Xavier, couldn't he just break them with Cerebro? Or, oh, God, Jesus. This is just like, no.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did. I think they revealed way too much. They shouldn't have revealed the Horsemen at all. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have.
Right, Horsemen.
They shouldn't have shown Wolverine at the end. They shouldn't have shown Mystique as the leader. It's because I mean, like you said, Theme. What's the point in going and seeing it? We've already figured it out already, and we're just four middle-aged dudes just rambling on about this. I mean,
Most people just want to see. Most people just want to see it performed on the big screen. That's basically it, and they want to see where it goes from there. But if I'm sitting there and I'm just like, all right, this is fucking predictable in this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to do that in the theater full of fucking people because I will make people upset. If I start calling out shit that's going to happen, then no.
well,
I'm
hey,
going to make my money's worth. I'm going to make everybody pissed off or mad at me, or I'm going to entertain myself, be like, here it comes.
well, at least this time they're destroying Australia.
Who
I mean,
knows what they're destroying?
I think that was Brisbane. I think.
Who knows
Well, we've
what they're
been there
destroying?
right now, so
Huh?
I said, well, we've been there.
That's what I'm saying. I knew that was Australia, so I was like, "Yep."
But that trailer, man, it did reveal a bit too much, and it revealed a bit too much when shit was just totally out of place. What if you would have saw the movie and found out that Magneto and Storm or Horseman? Would that be a much of a disconnection for you to out the theater?
Kind of.
Is that as much as Batgirl, Barbara being Alfred's niece?
No. No.
I don't even think that was the worst part of that particular movie.
I didn't see it past that, so
Yeah. Well,
No.
I mean,
It's not
I-
that bad.
I definitely would have liked to see a little bit more Psylocke, and I would like to see Gambit. a
you'll
little,
see. Oh no, you'll see Psylocke for about 3 to 8 minutes.
Here's my thing with the Four Horsemen. Okay, I don't see the X-Men in their current state as far as this movie goes beating both Storm and Magneto.
No,
It's not gonna happen.
no,
Don't see.
that
There's
doesn't
no way.
with Apocalypse. That doesn't
Universe.
make any sense.
Does that make any sense?
I don't even see him beating Psylocke, to be quite honest with you.
Again,
And Archangel? Come on, dude.
look again. Those 5 against these untrained kids, led by a
That-
blue bitch that can just change.
That
No.
Mystique. can- Yeah, no. That's
Look, they better contact
No.
Omega Red.
Look, technically, they just
Silver
need Storm to
Sapphire.
get.
Say again, Theory.
I said they really just need Storm to get upset. Then the game's over.
yeah.
Okay, what did you think about Cyclops and Storm?
No.
it happens in the video game.
Okay, fine.
Anywhere else?
And who won that?
I don't know. I don't care. here's the thing. All right. As much as we say this right now, we're gonna talk about this again in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna talk
I mean,
about this again.
like you guys said, I mean, you got the Four Horsemen, Magneto and Storm included. Yeah. There's no chance in hell. Xavier is captured. Are you?
It's
That's
the
the
point,
last.
it's the point that these motherfuckers end up in the fucking school, in the fucking mansion. At that point, it's over, okay? At that point, it's the end. And especially if everybody else is in this fucking mansion at the time that this is happening.
Oh, you're talking about.
And you spare everybody else, that's an instant fuck up to me.
You talk about when they capture Xavier
Yes.
or kidnap Xavier.
Yeah. If everybody else is in this mansion at that time, it's over. No, you're not gonna piece that back together to me. Or you're not gonna, or if Mystique is not there, oh, he's gone. Oh, I'm gonna don my blueness and come back and lead you. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. How would you know how to contact or where to contact her? She vacated premises. No one can use Cerebro besides Xavier. So you're not gonna know where she is. You're not gonna know where she contact her. She has to already fucking be there in one form or another, and that's a big disconnection as well. So, okay, look, yes, we're jumping to conclusions here, but we just have to see what story they lay out. And if it better not be exactly the way I fucking said it.
Like I said,
You
we're
know
gonna
what
keep talking about this.
This is a superhero version of Red Dawn.
Okay.
What, you mean the remake?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say because the first one was all right, dude.
No, I'm not talking about the original.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I want to ask that. I didn't
That's
even
what
see
this.
that movie because I couldn't. I just could not see it. No.
This is the X-Men version of Red Dawn, and it's depressing.
I ranted long enough. Any of you guys got anything to add?
I don't think we do. I really don't think we do. All right.
No, I'm done here.
Like I said, as much as we've ranted so far, I know we're going to talk about this more. I just know we are. All right.
Say is this that only one Marvel movie is we're going to see this month, and that will be the Civil War one.
Well, that was a given. Okay, that one is a given. And believe me,
Now, here's the thing. We could go and see X-Men, and then come back and proceed to dismantle it piece by piece.
Is there enough alcohol for that?
I'll have to get another 6-pack.
No.
Maybe. Not in our current state. We might have to take a spur run, but it can happen.
But I don't want to take shots of tequila and shit, man. I don't want to get all fucked
Come
up.
on, man. Tequila.
I don't want to.
but I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it. I mean, just like we're gonna talk about Captain America: Civil War when we go see that. You know, this is one of those things that I don't think we can avoid because we're into that sort of geeky shit. Good, bad, or different. All right.
You know what though, and for my closing statement is this: if I didn't know anything about it, would I go see it? Maybe. But since I've been reading X-Men comics since since I began to read. Am I going to go see it? I'll go see it only to destroy it.
I'm going to say this right now. This goes not out just to you guys, but to anybody out there who's listening, all right? I'm going to say this about the movies. I don't give a fuck if you're a hardcore fan and you've been reading for the last 50 fucking years, all right? Part of the reason why you're going to go see the movie is because of the fact you've been reading these fucking comics for the last 50 fucking years. You want to see it play out on the screen, okay? Good, bad, or indifferent, all right? There's a reason why these comic book stories are the most profitable fucking movies in Hollywood right now.
Yep.
And it's not because everybody who's writing them are like fucking, Eisner Award winners or fucking Pulitzer Prize winners. They're not. They are not. It's just that, guess what? As a little kid, starting out, I don't know, from 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years old, whenever you started reading or whenever you started, putting the sense of picture to word and everything else, this was your fucking soap opera.
Yeah.
And it never stopped.
The funniest thing about what you just said, Reverend, is the reason why so many people are going to be pissed at the story. Some people are going to piece together all the shit that they already know because they've been reading comic books for 30, 40, 50 years. And they're going to be like, nope. What the fuck?
Here's the thing about that, though, okay? Here's the thing about that, though, okay, is that you cannot even count on the comic books for any sort of continuity because they've rebooted
That's true.
Versus a dozen times over.
That's true. But
because they've gotten to the same sort of point where people have been criticizing it, where it's like, this is just getting way too fucking dumb.
Yeah, but okay. But all right. Xavier dying was too much of a disconnect. Period. Regardless if there's no continuity in the comics, that was just enough. So
there was a whole decade for the X-Men comics where Xavier wasn't even the same fucking galaxy. That was worst.
But he lived. He was still alive.
With me,
He was off planet fucking a bird chick.
with me,
Alive.
with me is that the people that are making these movies, and that goes with, a lot of people don't realize that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was actually a comic book.
Yes.
But what long-term comic book readers, what people get mad at when these big guys make J.J. Abrams, all these guys, whoever make these freaking movies, right? When they completely throw out or they don't look at the source material, it's fine to make your own. I don't have a problem with making your own stories. I don't. But at least keep it within the same realm of what everybody already knows. Don't say that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came from an alien world. Just stuff like that, because you'll instantly disconnect people. And
I am going to point something out right now to you, Graham Austin, that you may not like here. The Deadpool movie was a completely original story, and his origin was completely changed.
I know.
I fucking love that. Okay,
You're right.
One of the reasons why the movies are out there and they work as movies is because they use the comic books as source material. Whether or not they treat it with respect is something else, or whether or not they keep the soul of the character that's made the character.
Well, and that's what they did with Deadpool. They absolutely kept the soul of Deadpool. They may not have followed the same origin, but they kept the soul. It felt like Deadpool.
I'm just thinking about if Turtles would have been from outer space as originally planned by that fucking Michael Bay fucker. ID for Turtles. Independence Day and Turtles just.
I mean, but at least these directors. Let me go with closing. At least with these directors, they should at least look and make it look like they read the source material, fake it or something. Don't be making this shit way off.
What if
on the
Voltron has a whip in his live action movie?
Why not?
That wouldn't look.
Fuck you, blazing sword or bust. Fuck you. If you even acknowledge that. No. Fuck you.
They can have both, man. They can have a flaming whip and a blazing sword.
No. What if Optimus Prime transformed into the Bug? No. A red and blue Bug. A hot rod Volkswagen. No. Fuck you.
Okay, all right. We're obviously talking about this more, folks. Thank you for spending the last 40 minutes with us. Hit like, hit subscribe below. Leave your comments. We'd love to hear them. I'm the Reverend.
The theme here.
Gray Mouse 1.
Theory515.
Good movies, bad movies, fucked up movies. We're gonna go see them. Hopefully we'll go see this. And maybe tear it apart. Closing credits.
Go Blazing Whip!